Gnarly, gosh, she has been such a pivotal person in my life and in so many ways, not just from the business angle, but on my own journey as a person. And honestly, it really felt like I was divinely guided to her. Um, Out of nowhere, she popped up on my Instagram feed. And next thing you know, one of the things that I really, really appreciate and admire and respect about Narli is the fact that she responds like this. She's on the ball, and that is something I really, really admire about her. And immediately when I dropped her a follow, I remember she said hi and then we found out that we both got certified from a same certification program, and we drew parallels in our lives. And then one thing led to another. She reached out to me, and she felt the call to kind of reach out to me about potentially joining one of her programs. And I just said, okay, I'm open to hearing you out. One thing led to another. It felt really amazing because I felt so seen and so held and so supported, even during the discovery call. And then by like everything that I do, I just trusted and I was like, okay, I'm doing this. And if you're listening to this, I highly, 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 highly recommend the VIP, because the support, oh my gosh, there are many, many courses, many, many programs out there that will give you the step by step, but sometimes, at least for me, just having that accountability or just having someone to kind of really check in with your progress. Are you on the right track? Somebody you can bounce ideas with, somebody who can provide the clarity or the strategy or the mindset work that's needed, is one of the best decisions I ever made, really, because it brought so much clarity. In fact, I was sitting with a vision, and I literally, what was in my mind in, I think, February, was it, or March? And then literally in that process, I was going through my own various initiations, and she supported me in bringing that actually out into reality and launching my method and launching my group program, my first ever group program. And I had 6 sign-ups, right? I was thinking, and out of the 6, 4 was pay in full too. So her Slay Your Socials strategy, her Slay Your Socials sequencing, the method, it really works because I had 6 high-ticket clients jump in, and it was such a beautiful, beautiful experience as I both my method, my methodology, and my program of guiding women back home to their power, to their confidence, to their magnetism in life, in career, in health, and abundance. And it was such a beautiful process. So thank you, Narli, for who you are and your abundance of being very generous with your time and just literally being on the ball. That is something has been such a game changer for me, and something that I respect and I get inspired by every day. And more importantly, she's also relatable. Like, she sees you, she gets it, she understands, and she kind of holds you where you're at. And I've gone through a number of things in this container with her myself in my personal life, and but at the same time, she lights not to be too vulgar, but she lights her ass on fire. Like, she will keep you on the ball, and she's as excited of you winning as you are, and sometimes even more. And so it's such a blessing, and I see a sister in her today, and I just so much love for her. So if you're ever considering any of her programs, don't think twice, really, don't think twice.